Ain't no place like low place. Let me check my audio and then we gonna go in on this topic of the hangout. So give me just a second. We should hear what we got. All right, everything good, everything rocking. And you see the title of this hangout, Teofimo Lopez chasing Lomachenko. My question is it all smoke or smoke and mirrors? Um, Look, this guy can fight. You know, he could talk. He's proven on the level that he's been on that he could be slick, he could be quick, he could punch. You know what I mean? He can he's shown certain adjustments. He's shown to be able to stand in the pocket. I don't like everything he does, but you know, nonetheless, he's entertaining. He's taking on this shoulder roll, switch stance if I want, flashy, throw a lot of hard punches, don't use your jab very much kind of style. He's throwing on the style that got a lot of room for error if a motherfucker bring error to you. You know what I'm saying? If you fighting a Lomachenko type fighter, if he trying to bring the smoke to you, you got a lot of places for him to dump his ashes, all right? Now look, I look at Teofimo and I'm getting the vibe that this is I'm gonna jump out here and say it. This smoking mirrors to me. And I got my reasons why. And don't get it twisted. I'm not no big Lomachenko fan. I'm gonna put it out here now. I think Lomachenko's been a political pussy in the sport of boxing. But in the ring, he is a good fighter. All right. He performs. He doesn't take a lick off in his training. He's serious about his business. All right. Teofimo could beat him, maybe. I don't know, maybe not. I lean towards the experience of Lomachenko. Teofimo never being hit 20 times in a round. You know, you're going to get hit 15 times in a round. You're going to have to adjust on the fly while punches fly and while punches land. Not just on the fly this time and while they fly, but as they land. And as a guy gets hit by you and he says, okay, how do I adjust and take that away next time? And he's capable of doing this. It's going to be your first outing on that if it happens. But I'm going to get into why I feel like it's smoke and mirrors instead of all smoke. The people that Top Rank have tried to put you in with, they kind of knew you weren't going to get. They knew like guys losing titles like Pedraza, Linares, they're not finna give a prospect a shot. You know, you're going to have to get in a mandatory position. But Top Rank, they ain't overpaid for you to get in those mandatory positions. That's one thing. I'm like, okay, that investment to come if they really feel it's there. Secondly, another reason I feel like it's smoke and mirrors, Top Rank ain't got a lot of fighters. So why would they hear Teofimo talking about, I need to go up and weight soon as 2019 over? Why would they hear that and say, okay, we need to take out Lomachenko at 135 in our stable, or we need to get you beat before you go to 140? You're going to be way less valuable. Either one of you way less valuable after a loss. And now it will probably, unless you ruin Lomachenko's career, it'd probably be easy for them to get Lomachenko back on track at 135. The opponents ain't that great. It's some good names to fight, some fights I wouldn't mind seeing. But as far as throwing them up in the top 5 pound for pound after the victory, it really ain't a name on the list that can do that for him. Now, Teofimo himself, it ain't smooth selling at 140, bro. And you ain't going to keep the same energy at 140 running up on a Josh Taylor, running up on a Prograde, or you know what I'm saying, running up on a Baranchek. Nah, you're not going to keep that same energy. You just ain't. A Jose Ramirez. No, you not. It's gonna be some consequences in that. See, Lomachenko 5'5", 5'6", you 5'8". You thinking, man, this nigga's getting old. People talking about his reflexes. He above his 30s. He's having to walk on to people. He can't really box from a distance at well, he could. He's just not showing it. Maybe, I don't know. I don't want to give him something. I don't want to take nothing away from him. All right, but what he's showing is he has to walk all these people down at 130. 135, and you thinking I'm longer, I'm stronger, I'm younger, and you ain't thinking I'm gonna sit in the pocket, I'm gonna be catching this shots returning. You likely thinking I'm gonna be using my legs, getting the hell away from him, being young as shit. You ain't really thinking you gonna dominate him. You thinking I'm just gonna win the fight. Do you see yourself like that when the talent is 5'11", 3 inches taller than you, 2 or 3 inches taller than you? stronger than you. You see, nah, it's not smooth sailing. So I don't believe Top Rank business-wise even makes this move, not just for Lomachenko, but for you as well. You are not guaranteed to beat Lomachenko. Even if you start running and he start upping the pace on you in a way you don't know, you still might not win. That's how good he can be in the ring. That's how good of a pressure fighter he could be. Now, like I said, could you punch him and knock him out? Yeah, potentially. He says, what about 164 catch weight? I don't talk about Triple G. I'm not talking about him. We're talking about Teofimo Lopez and Lomachenko. Y'all respect the title. Respect the title. Come on. So, yeah, like, I don't know, man. I mean, that's two reasons. That's two things. The third thing is, it intertwines with what I've said before, but Lomachenko's small, so maybe you do want it. Maybe that's what you're thinking. You know what I mean? Maybe that's what you're thinking, but is it really smoke if you're just trying to survive around the ring, learn to check left hook? But the way you're calling him out is like you gonna punch him in the ground. Like you finna just sock him completely out the fucking ring. That's the way you talking. Round by round, I'm going to show y'all how to beat Lomachenko is basically the way my man talking. So is it really smoke? If I see you get in the ring, you like, oh, I'm just trying to use this reach advantage. I'm using a jab for the first time in my career. I'm not fly. I'm not flashy. I'm not who I am. Nah, that ain't smoke. Smoke is when you going to show all. No, that ain't smoke, bruh. That ain't smoke. Nah, not to me. Nah, you got every advantage. And you calling them out because you know that. Now, if your team make the Comey fight, you get the Comey win, you obviously the guy who deserves the fight. Until then, bro, you just on a list of people. You're on a list of people. I pulled up the rankings, and you number 5 for the WBO. You number 4 for the IBF, 4 for the WBA, 4 for the WBC. I heard you say Mikey name. I heard you say Comey name. I heard you say Loma name. I heard you saying the names. I just don't know, bro. I honestly just don't know if you gonna do that. And another thing I don't like, let's get off 135, because I'm gonna express something I don't like with prospects and young fighters just in general, I guess. These dudes leave the amateurs to come in the pros and have 3 and 4 different amateur careers. My dude's admitting, he's 21, I believe. And he's admitting, like, I can't make no damn 135 no more. Like, bro, why the fuck you that in? So you mean to tell me you sold me on like 12 to 13 fights, whatever it is you got. You sold us on 13 fights. You learning. And then you're going to go to 140 and tell yourself more than likely, I need to get acclimated. That go a second amateur career. If the division get weak as fuck and you going to get all the titles on some Terrence Crawford shit on the weak division, that goes a third amateur career. Then we go to 147 with you. And let's say you got to get acclimated. There goes a fourth amateur. Like, bro, why would you do that? Why would... I get it. Your dad ain't been around the sport except for with you, but why in the fuck would they start Teofimo Lopez at 135 knowing good and damn well 10 fights is just about, man, let's go look at the resume. That shit is retarded, man. This dude, 21, talking about, I can't make this wait long, and he putting time limits and time restraints on people like Lomachenko. You've been at the division since 2016, and you 21 years old. Don't make no damn sense to be telling people not another second, not another minute, not an hour of another day can you make a goddamn 135 pounds. Like my man basically saying, this shit better happen in 2019 or I'm gone. I'm going to my second amateur career because you're not finna step up and take on the World Boxing Super Series winner like you that guy. And if you do, I give you props. But they're going to whoop your ass. They're going to whoop your... I'm telling you, if a pro grade got the experience of a Baranchek or a Taylor and he pulls through that, ain't nobody finna root and look for you to do something to that boy. Ain't nobody finna do that. And your father not. Your promoter's not. No fan is not. You're going to get beat up if they give you that fight. especially with this being your knowledge in the sport. Diego Magdaleno, Mason Menard, William Silva, Victor Jones, Juan Pablo Sanchez, John Ross. You fought John Ross. 3, 4, 5, and 4 is his record. His record popped out like, that's who you fought. Come on, bruh. 135 ain't been worth it. I mean, if you don't agree with nothing I'm saying in this, my nigga, you wasted your time learning how to fight at 135. You don't know the physicality of 140 pounds. You don't know that. You don't know that. You don't know how to be the little guy. You've been in there punching up Magdaleno, already been knocked out, I believe, at 130. Nah, it may have been 135. No, it was 130. Where nah, hold on. Was it 135? Where it was 130. No, blah, blah, blah. It was 135. I'm guessing, but I think he got knocked out 135 with Flanagan. I can't even remember Flanagan at 130, so I don't know what I'm tripping on. He says, true that low place. Teofimo sounded desperate, saying he can't make weight much longer. That's what he down there to do, to make his name, and then to have his cherry picks be fights that people come look at him as he get big money for him. No, you ain't doing nothing but worse than, I mean, that's just as stupid as I seen a picture of Tank out here looking fat as hell. He ain't number 23 years old, 23, 24. That's stupid. That's dumb. You ain't providing yourself longevity, and through your learning experience, you sitting out here thinking everything gonna be Lomachenko. No, Lomachenko is a name, not an experience to get you ready for 140, my nigga. He is a name. Lomachenko himself has said, I will never be ready for 140. I won't fight Pacquiao at 140. I won't fight Terrence Crawford at 140. So duh, you hear it right now. He's not going to prepare you for that fight. For those fights, I should say. Let's say Josh Taylor beat the hell out of Baranchek, smack up Post-Star. I mean, he done smacked up Post-Star already. Then he smack up Prograde. You think this kid gonna be out here? I want all the smoke. Boy, I'm gonna laugh at that cigar. I'm gonna laugh at that Babbage ass weed. Believe that. I'm gonna laugh at that Babbage, boy. I swear to God I am. You gonna be up out of that. Josh Taylor will ring your ass out. Walk you down, beat you up, smother all your shit. How you feeling like you in a pillowcase, my nigga? Man, y'all's crazy. Y'all's crazy. He said Josh Taylor 5'11", and without box Mikey, he's gonna get a voice. See, maybe that's what they feel. You know, I get my name up and Mikey Garcia want to fight me at 140. You know what I'm saying? Pacquiao want to fight me at 140. I don't know what they thinking. But bro, it ain't no more 40-year-old 100. Like I told y'all a couple years back, I said boxing is getting younger. You niggas gonna take L's. It's getting younger. It ain't no Pacquiao's or Juan Manuel Marquez's for you Tim Bradley ass niggas. For y'all to still go 1-3 and shit or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Tim Bradley still went 1-3 basically, but they not around no more. You know what I'm saying? No, like Lopez looked like a way better talent than Bradley overall. He looked superb to Tim Bradley. But still, that ain't around no more. Floyd Mayweather ain't coming back for you niggas to get his 42-year-old name on your resume. For the most part, don't look that way. You're gonna have to be letting them hands go with people. It's 28, 29. Just hit 30, 31. Them L's gonna rack up for a lot of y'all dudes. A lot of y'all cats. And then, you know what I'm saying? I try to manipulate these systems, boy, and I'm sitting out here, boy, I'm pinpoint with it. You 21, talking about you can't make weight. What? Well, why was you ever there? Like, what? Nigga, that's definitely telling on yourself. That's telling on yourself. Flat out telling on yourself that, yeah, I'm basically trying to give me another little amateur career in. I don't really want nothing to do with, 140-pound come up fights. I'm side-eyeing that. I'm side-eyeing that shit. He just want to make his name off Loma. That's what it is. But like I said, the Comey fight, it shows me more than the Lomachenko fight. If you willing to stand in there with Comey, I don't even need to see you show me that you willing to stand in there with Lomachenko. You bigger than that dude. You younger than that dude. I get it. I know boxing. I'm gonna respect that Comey victory if you get that shit cleanly. And you just doubt out the 140. You say, well, I ain't fucking around with Lomachenko. Somebody say, oh, you talked all that shit and you ducked. I'm be like, nigga, this nigga's on the bigger and better things at 140. And let's hope he's on to it in a quick way. Because he just got a lot of experience with a strong Richard Comey that could punch. That's gonna let them hands go. That also shown he could take a punch, have some heart. He been in 2 wars at the weight. So I respect that more than the Lomachenko fight for him. I'm just saying it's better for me. Loma, a little dude, and he still might beat you. He still might clap you up. He honestly might. He honestly might hit you 70 times in one round. You may know nothing about it. He may connect with 17 in one round. Say, nigga, I'm finna hit you 37 times this one, and then run that shit up in the 70s over the next 2 rounds. He might. Cause you open. I mean, you inexperienced. Like I said, you ain't never been tapped on them lips. Ain't nobody just 3-4 times in your shit beat you to the punch. You know, you trying to load up that uppercut you think so sexy on this level, right? You too sexy for your shirt and shit. Lomachenko gonna be in that bitch short to the point. He gonna be too short for the bullshit. You gonna be too sexy for your shirt, and he gonna be too short for the bullshit. That's why he trying to fight. Hit you with 16 punches for you know how to say your damn last name. For you can get back to your damn corner and say, Dad, this motherfucker hit me with 16 punches. This motherfucker done hit you with 30 punches in a round. I don't trust it right now. If I'm Bob Arum, you know, I'm not putting you in there with Lomachenko. I'm not. It's too hard to build you back. I already lost. What's that kid name? 135-pound Puerto Rican dude. See what I mean? What's his name? That's what what's his name? I don't forgot his name. Felix Verdejo. They already lost him. Christopher Diaz already took a L. Then mess around. Diaz gonna mess around and get beat by Shakur or beat Shakur. They can't afford these L's on these people, man. They can't. A lot of people still scrutinize Lomachenko for the L he got early. And then if you really look into politics of boxing like I do, the L don't even mean much to me. All right, you better than that now, but you a political pussy. So it's some way or another, Bob Arum gonna take a L if you take a L. He gotta protect you. And when he start protecting you and everybody act like they don't see that protection, that low place L gonna kick in. That political pussy list L is gonna kick in. That's the L Lomachenko. That's the biggest L of Lomachenko career. That he became a political pussy. Not that he lost to Salido. Wasn't nothing wrong with that. Wasn't nothing wrong with that. Because he went there, he fought Jason Sosa, similar kind of style, trying to come get it, and he succeeded to me. He showed Salido would not beat him again. But he then started to show, hey, I am a pussy. I'm fighting the fight. You're not going to get me to challenge myself. I ain't fighting no damn Nicholas Walters until he out for a year. All this different shit. You know what I mean? I need the A side with the loss on my record. All this political pussy shit. So you take an L either way. You take an L either way. If he takes an L in the ring, that's an L. All right. Some people, not low place. I could be forgiven of losses. You come back and you do what you got to do. I don't give a damn about a loss. Fuck all that. But some people, he got a loss. He ain't shit. He can't never be pound for pound. If some people would tell you a motherfucker don't got no good wins, he just went up 2 weight divisions. They'd slap him at #1 pound for pound. Teofimo might lose to Lomachenko, but beat Josh Taylor, beat what's the guy named Jose Ramirez. He ain't no fucking pound for pound. That nigga lost already. He lost already, and then hold on to this shit for his career. Like that's the only career loss in all of boxing. He said, what's wrong with Loma's Gary Russell win? Gary Russell ain't did shit behind it. Like it was just prospect on prospect, basically. And he beat him. He cleaned him up. I like the performance. But I didn't think it was nothing that jumps you in the pound for pound list like everybody else was doing. I was like, oh, hold on. What the fuck Gary Russell done did? Just chill. He's an A-level prospect. You see what Charlo did to an A-level prospect. It's other people out doing that. And then Charlo hasn't been a political hoe for the most part either. Well, I really don't know a time he was one at all. I guess he kind of wanted to be one when he wanted to get that robbery over Tony Harrison. But luckily, PBC made the right call, and he breaks the political whole cycle that just wanders around all throughout boxing. He breaks that cycle, and he has to go get a rematch. Can't be a political hoe. You got to be a rematch. That's what you got to be, and I like that. You got to do it again. And as the boxing fan, I'd rather hear do it again than me calling you a political hoe. So thumbs up to Jermell Charlo. Good luck to you. Good luck to Tony Harrison. I once again kind of favor Tony Harrison in the fight. I don't really think there's a huge adjustment. I don't think there's a huge adjustment. I don't think there's a huge adjustment Charlo can make. I just don't. It is not no boxing adjustment where people said he used to be a boxer and then he went to so and he changed his style. And that's why he can't beat Harrison. Ain't got nothing to do with it. Nothing. Good luck trying to box Tony Harrison. You better bring some pressure on. He better throw big shots on Tony Harrison. He better throw power shots on Tony Harrison. And even once he starts saying, okay, maybe I use my jab when I come for it, he's going to get hit with power shots. If he throws the jab coming forward, throws the power punches coming forward, he's going to get caught and counter with jabs. That's who Tony Harrison is. He matches your aggression with, all right, let me use it against you. He matches your weakness, like, meet my aggression. Smart. He's learned a lot through his losses, and that's why I don't give a fuck about a loss. All right? Who know the most in boxing, Teofimo or Tony Harrison? And I get it. You may be saying, well, experience. Well, experience is losses and wins too. Okay? Oh, yeah. That dude, Myron Magnus, found your boy Kiki Loves James in Maryland. What that mean? He steal my videos or what you talking about? He stole my concept and went to go look it up. He said Gary was very flat-footed. Very flat-footed. I mean, he's a beautiful pocket fighter, though. I like him fighting in the pocket, but his feet, bro. And he do got soft hands. He do mess his hands up a lot. He do mess his hand. He said, I don't think Jermell beats Beefy. Nah, you tripping. You flat tripping. But anyway, that's not the issue here. But yeah, man. So my issues with Teofimo Lopez, you shouldn't be at 135. You're 21 years old. You can't make it. You're not preparing yourself for 140. You know what I mean? You don't understand the physicality of what it's gonna take to fight a Josh Taylor who's punking the shit out of people. All right. You got to get ready for Jose Ramirez, who's doing 15,000 seats from what I last heard. You know what I'm saying? You got to get ready for him instead of being ready for him. See, if you were really about that life, you'd be at 140 where you belong and you'd be calling them guys out. But you think you slick. And you fooling stupid motherfuckers. You fooling the name jumpers. That's what you're doing. You think you slick. Not over here, though. I don't like what you're doing. I don't like it. I don't care if I don't ever see you in Lomachenko. I don't care because it ain't preparing you for shit. I mean, if Lomachenko was 5'8", would you 5'8", good size for the weight, you wouldn't want none. I could tell it. You wouldn't want none. I don't care what nobody says. You wouldn't be raising your hand. Let me get that. Hell no. You would leave that weight quietly. It's just hard for me to make it. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting older. You leave that weight, pack your bags quietly. On the train to Georgia. ain't that the song? What's that song? Just a city boy, born and raised in South Detroit. I like that shit. That's my shit right there. I might leave y'all with my that song is the shit. Stranger waiting. Like that. Just a small town girl living in a lonely world. She took a midnight train going anywhere. Just a city boy, born and raised in South Detroit. It took a midnight train going anywhere. Oh, that's the shit right there. That come on, you ain't feeling that. I don't know what the fuck you, bro. That shit right there goes so damn hard. That shit go hard, boy. That's what is that journey? This singing ass nigga. I stay singing. Stay with it, bro. Let me hear what it sounds like with your hating ass. See what it sounds. Born and raised in South Detroit. Midnight train going. Sound alright, man. If I had some Pro Tools or something, bro, we'd hit that shit up. We'd do. Oh shit. He said, he laughing. He said, tell me why I was singing Triple G's a failure the other day. Yeah, man. That's, bro. I don't know if y'all know, but the original song is basically Kirk Franklin. What's the song? Rain down on me. That song. Melodies from Heaven. That's basically what I put a trap beat underneath it. Nah, man, you trying to destroy a classic, man. That's my type of music I like to listen to when I'm jump roping. All that, bro. Like I like that shit. But anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. I spoke my points. I said my piece. I believe I'm 100% correct. I believe that this fight is pointless unless this man was planning to hold down 135, and he ain't. He's letting 135 hold him down. Actually, okay. He's saying I'm leaving this weight division. So you've been held down by fighting these people that ain't finna prepare you for the division above. And God help us. God help you. I mean, that you don't have to do 7 fights at 140 and then tell yourself, I can't make this one and go to 147. You got 60-inch arms, man. You got 68-inch arms. You 5'8". Boy. Nah. Ain't happening. Ain't happening. You are not prepared for 140. And Lomachenko will not have it. So I don't care to see that fight. To see you at 140. Let me go to the rankings real quick. Let me go to BoxRec rankings. Just a second. So the fights I would take if we really want to do something at 135, forget the titles. Forget the titles. Because you're not trying to hold the titles down. You just want to put it around your waist, get a credit for it. So that ain't shit. If you just want it and want to leave, what's the point? So to get ready for 140. All right, Comey for sure. Shit. Javier Fortuna been up there. Him. Rance has been up there. Him. I would say Ricky Burns was done. You know, that's pointless. It ain't many of them. But definitely the Comey fight. I don't want to see you have you're on your second amateur career. I don't want to see you have a fourth one, bro. I don't want to see you get to the point. And the way you have a fourth one is that, okay, this one is your second one. There's no doubt about it. This is your second one. You basically trying to weight bully your way into some experience and some clout or whatever you want to look at. I would say more clout than experience because there ain't too many people at this weight that can get you experience for 140. So this is your second one regardless. Even if you fight Comey, all right, you top this second one off in a good way, but then you're going to head right on to your third one, which meaning you're going to say more than likely, I'm not prepared for 140. Damn, this dude's 5'11". High giant, by giant. That's what you're going to tell yourself. That's what your promoter's going to tell yourself. And that guy might have 3 of the 4 titles or 2 of the 4 titles, or whatever it may be. And it will be easier for him to get 3 titles rather than the guy on Top Rank getting it because Maurice Hooker fights on DAZN where the World Boxing Super Series is taking place. So Hooker probably ain't in no hurry to run over to ESPN, break contracts, and make ESPN no money when they could be making it all on the zone. His team probably ain't either. But anyway, so you be in the third amateur career, going to 130. And then when you, going to 140. And then when you finally step up, the division might just clutter out. And it might just be full of motherfuckers from 135 that you ain't fought, that really don't look to be big players at 35 or 40. And then boom, hence your fourth amateur career. We don't want to see that. And then, boom, you go to 47. You say, well, I got to acclimate here too. Don't nobody want your career of acclamations. Okay, nobody wants your career of acclamations, my brother. I'd rather keep up with Clarissa Shields, for real. And when they asked me about women's boxing, I said a girl has no name, Jack in her guard type shit. Trust me. So I'm hoping that somebody's paying attention here. New prospects, new coaches. Don't nobody want your career of acclamations. I will clown that shit over here. I read the future over here. I read above what they, the lines just, I see through them. The lines, fuck between the lines. I'm behind the lines, above the lines, below the lines, around the lines. All those things. Just call me young preposition. In, out, down, all that shit. Over there, all that shit. See what we got. Thoughts on Zerto Karpency? I hope Karpency spark his ass. I hope Karpency spark that nigga. He said, low place, put your email in the chat. What the hell are you talking about? I haven't forgot. There's some good fights. I never picked a man to beat Canelo. I thought it was 50-50 with Munguia. I think Jamal beats Canelo. Put Fimo in there with Ndango. But see, that's that bullshit rank shit. But you know, I laugh because it's like this motherfucker got a point. They gonna do it. He said, oh snap, I thought Hooker was top rank. Yeah, he fought on ESPN to win his belt in the vacant title fight. But he is with Eddie Hearn. Well, you should have no problem beating all of the money you have, betting all the money on Spence. I'm tripping. On Charlo, since you're so confident. On Smith, since you're so yeah, he wants him to bet his money on Liam Smith. Put your email in the hangout so I can add you to a chat. Okay. Well, I'm getting out of here, people. Hit the thumbs up if you already hadn't. Subscribe to the channel if you already hadn't. Share the video with your friends on your social media. Your boxing groups on social media. Sports groups on social media as well. You can share the links to the channel and to this video in your forums throughout the World Wide Web that talk about boxing, sports, whatever. I greatly appreciate it. Help the channel grow. After you hit that bell after you subscribe, hit that bell icon to get the notifications the next time I go live. You can come kick it with the chat and kick it with myself. I like this topic. I had fun with this topic. Maybe cover Teofimo more. Don't take it don't get it twisted. I like him as a fighter. I don't want to be bored, with boxers. So trying to get this shit worked out. I think he should go on up to 140 and get a year amateur career out the way. A year and a half, be ready for what he think he ready for. That's just how I see it. Ain't no place like low place. And I'm out.